What's going on, guys? Alright, so I'm going to do something a little different here. I've been having such a fun time spraying out all these fossilized clams that we found with the calcite crystals in there, that I figured that I would do something a little different and show you guys what exactly I'm seeing on my end of the camera here. So whenever we find these things, they're full of mud, they're full of clay, and we just like kind of wipe a little bit off and see if they have the calcite in there, and then we just put them up, leave the mud in there, and it gives the crystals less chance of getting damaged more than they already are, on the way home, in the back of the truck or whatever in the bucket. So check this out. I'm gonna put this thing on my head, and I'm gonna show you what I'm seeing from my point of view here instead of me trying to hold the camera and stuff. So check this out. Got some roosters in the neighborhood today. So, this is one of the, here's my bucket of my loot here. This is one of the cool things that I find out there that a lot of people don't really, I feel like they don't appreciate as much as I do. I call these matrix pieces. They just have, instead of it being, an actual clam or something like that that the crystals grow in, it actually grows inside the limestone here, and there's a bunch of little shells. These are little olive shells that actually produce the crystals, but as you can see, it's covered in mud. So, but I really like these, and they really pop. They show the best whenever you have the UV light. So I'm gonna spray this thing out real quick. I'm gonna try not to splatter water on the camera too, but at the same time. So, but these are really cool. Like I said, they look super awesome in the UV light, but and you'll see the little calcite crystals there. But we're gonna get to some clams here. We're gonna see what we got here. We got a little guy. Alright, we got his little corner piece here. Just a corner of the clam shell that broke off. I love these because you actually get to see the coral, or the coral. I got coral on my brain today. You can actually see the calcite crystal structure here. So, super cool, beautiful honey color calcite. Awesome piece. Alright, and I warn you, I went through a bucket of these yesterday and it took me like 30 minutes to clean them. So. This one actually has the clamshell on it, and it has the calcite growing all in the limestone there in the matrix. So that's a cool piece. You can see the calcite all in there. It's actually really cool how it just grew in there. And then you got the calcite showing inside of the clam. Cool piece. Let's find a good one here. That's a pretty cool one there. Pretty cool one there. I see stuff like this. Since the crystals are damaged, I think I'm actually going to try and maybe polish that, like hit that with a polisher that we use on the coral. But you're going to see that it's got some cool crystals in there. It actually has like a double clam. Looks like they were stacked on top of each other, and that one got some in there too. Pretty cool. What is this? Oh, this one was a little mini whelk shell. Someone say it's a member of the conch family, but this is a whelk shell, and I haven't seen in here. There's mud in there, but if you see in there, there's definitely, it's loaded with crystals. So see how much of that cleans out. That one didn't. That one's full of matrix. I wonder if I can get some of that stuff out. You can actually see the calcite growing in there. You see some calcified shell here, but inside there, man, you can just see lots of crystals in there. Wish there was a way you could get that gray out of there, but unfortunately that is how it is. I may be able to chip some of this out here to expose that little crystal pocket down there. Super cool little piece though. It's like a little mini whelk. It's beautiful actually. Maybe I could just shave that top off. Cut that top off and expose all the crystals inside, because those crystals go all the way in there and that shell goes around and around. Super cool piece. I think this is another one of my matrix pieces. Oh yeah. And you can see the little olive shells all in here with little crystals. Like I said, these matrix pieces really look better under the UV light. Doesn't show as much in regular light. That's awesome. And like I said, a lot of people don't even mess with these things because, I mean, you know, they're not as flashy as the bigger ones with all the crystals in them, but I still like these. I appreciate the little pieces, and I appreciate the matrix pieces. Even though I have way better than that, but this one, I don't know what was going on here. Oh, there's a little bit of calcite right there, you can see. See, a lot of these things we find, they look like this. I mean, you're looking at them, you wouldn't think much of them, but we take our finger and rub this and you can see the calcite in there. And then, like I said, we really don't mess with them too much because we wait until we get home. You get home, you blast them out, you blast the clay out, you might expose a pocket. I wish the inside here was filled with crystals, but I mean, you never know, you know, you never know what you're gonna get until you get it home. Spray it out, we'll see what it looks like, but this is before here. Oh yeah. Oh, that has way more than what I thought it did. And look at that. Look at that. That's cool. Like I said, there's no crystals in here. There's some gray bubbly stuff. I don't know what I guess it's just, you would just call it matrix, but it's super cool looking stuff. But no crystals. But it does have the crystals all here in the joint in between the clam. That's actually really cool. That's actually way better than what I thought it was. Because sometimes when you see these smooth pieces, it's just the outer piece, you know, and you really don't see the inside. You'd have to break it or cut it open and polish it or whatever, but that actually came out a lot better than what I thought. So, you've seen it live, man. That's how it is, like scratching off a lottery ticket. I mean, you literally don't know what you have until you bring it home, spray it off, unless you stay out there and spray it. Spray all your water. You'd have to bring a ton of water, though. This is an okay piece. What I would consider an okay piece. See, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you'll wipe that with your finger and see the calcite there, but whenever you get home, it's like, eh. We want to do another one here. See if we can find us a good one. See this one here. This one's caked with mud. You can see the calcite showing here. Maybe some crystals right here, all in here. That looks like solid right there. Let's see. You can see that clay blasting out of there too. Lots of clay. Yeah, I was right. Just crystals right here and a little bit right here. Still a really cool piece, but not as fancy as some of the ones that we've been finding here. Oh, this one looks like it'll be a good one. You can see the crystal structure. I love when you actually see the length of the crystals like that. And some of these things, in between the crystals, you'll see rainbows. This thing is actually packed with clay. One of these that I found, I'm not sure which bucket it's in, but it had a little ball. It had the crystals, but then on top of the crystals it had a little ball with little points growing all out of it. It was beautiful looking, so beautiful. But check this one out right here. This is what we're gonna do now. Oh yeah, wow. That one was packed with clay. Whoo boy. Look at that. This thing is gorgeous. Wow. Unbelievable. Man, that is beautiful. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the fruit of our labor. Man, that is a super, super nice piece, man. Super nice. I don't know if you guys can see the rainbows in between the crystals, but every now and then you'll get a flash of rainbow, red, blues, yellows, and greens, and all kind of stuff. That is a very, very, very cool piece. So you can see it really good right there. Awesome looking rainbows in there. This is what it's about. These are the ones you want right here, man. I'll tell you. I'll put that one to the side. That's a beauty. I think I actually have a whelk right there. It's a cool little piece. Just an okay piece. I grab all of them that I can find with the crystals showing. Better to take it and not know what you have and get home and clean it out and it be something crazy than to not take it and leave it there. And then it's something really cool and you missed out. Maybe the next person gets it. But this one's got some crystals showing here. This is just a broken one. Yeah, just right there you can see the crystals a little bit right here, but most of it's behind here. These things are UV reactive. If you follow my page on Facebook, you will see the UV reactive videos that I do. This one's got potential. It's got a little crystal pocket right there. Like I said, some of these things you can actually, yeah, that looks good. Some of these things you can actually see the pocket, but they're so full of clay that you can't really tell what you have. There's been a couple of these that have had deep pockets that go in behind the shell with the crystals all pointing down that have just been slapped full of clay. Oh, that came out. But you know, as you can see here, these things, man, beautiful. I wish I had a way to dissolve that matrix without hurting the calcite, but the calcite is very delicate. Calcite is a very soft material and you have to be careful with it. Here's one that's got a crystal pocket showing right here. I don't know how far back this goes, but that right there looks like it might be deep. Nope. Trying to hold this back away from the camera as far as I can so it doesn't get water splattered all over the lens, but cool one. I mean, you can almost see the whole clam here. It's only a half. It just has the matrix on the other side with all the shells in it, but cool little pocket. Cool little pocket. Lots of crystals. Let's see what we can find here. That one's kind of solid-ish. I don't know what this is. What the heck did I even grab that for? Oh, there's some right here. See if we can expose some more. Maybe right here too. Oh yeah. Huh. See what I'm saying, man? Sometimes you can't even see it. Bring it home and clean it off, man, because you never know. That is a really cool one. See if I can find some sunlight here. Yeah, that's nice. That's cool. Lots of crystals in there. And even the little shells, the olive shells that calcified in there. Pretty cool matrix piece. I might try and bust some of that off. But you gotta be careful breaking it off. Sometimes you'll break the shell. But sometimes this stuff will just knock off with a hammer. Pretty cool. Pull this out of there. Yes, this is my crazy whelk. You can see here, that would be the hole there. That's your whelk shell there. But look, if you can see in there, now I haven't seen this yet, but look in there. You can see all the crystals in there. Even a little pocket right there. Maybe something showing right there on the tip, I'm not sure. But this one is super dirty, super packed with mud. Hopefully a lot of this stuff, yeah, it looks like a lot of that stuff's gonna come out of there. A lot of clay and a lot of mud. Let's see. Come on, baby. Alright, man, we had a little camera malfunction there. The GoPro got super hot. I don't know what the deal was, but anyway, I finished blasting this whelk shell out. I don't know how well you can see down in there, but there is crystals all in there. All inside on both sides of the shell. Super, super beautiful. I mean, that's just crazy looking. And I was hoping that that was clay in there, but it's actually super tiny, almost like a micro druzy, like druzy crystals, calcite, druzy calcite crystals. And that was solid, which sucks. Sometimes you'll see them where you can, this isn't here, and you can see crystals all on the inside. But that's a super cool piece. Those are really nice ones. Big fan of the whelk shell, that's for sure. Let's see another one. This one isn't too spectacular. Yeah, that's pretty much just solid calcite there. No real, there's a couple little crystal structures you can see. Nothing spectacular. This one's got a little pocket. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. It's got a little pocket that goes back in there. I'm losing my sunlight. The sun's moving. Pretty cool. Not the best, but hey, they can't all be smokers. This one just has a little bit showing right there. Lots of clay. Yeah, see, I would polish that. It's more solid. I wonder if that'll take a polish too. Might add a little different dimension to it. It'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool. You can see all the crystals in here. Let's see what else we got. That one's got a little crystal pocket showing. One's alright. It's like a crystal canyon. And like I said, I'm just doing this video because, you know, some people just get together and show their finds, and you don't really get to see the discovery like we do, you know. People just show you their finds, but you don't actually, now you actually get to live, because like I said, I haven't looked at these since I put them in the bucket, so you're seeing them as I see them. This one actually looks like it has pretty good potential there. It's got the crystals all around there, you can see, and on the side. See this one come to life. Oh, that actually has calcite all in there, in the matrix too. That's cool. Pretty cool. Nice little pocket right there, a little seam. That's weird there, a little crack there. You can see all the crystals there. But man, what's really cool is all that calcite growing in here and that limestone matrix. That's pretty cool actually. I like specimens like that. This one looks pretty solid. Some of these things are real smokers, man. I mean, some of them are really, really nice. Yeah, see, that one's just all smooth. See, something like that I would polish off. Probably grind the rest of that shell off and just polish it all out to where you can see the calcite in there. Pretty cool, but piece. What is this? Another whelk. This one looks like it doesn't really have anything showing. I took it just to take it. But you never know until you clean them off. Some of these, even though they may appear to be a bust, some of these you can cut open, but I really only see those little crystals right here in the front. So I look down in there and I really don't see too much of anything. Got a couple little crystals here, kind of like calcite all over it, but unfortunately this one isn't anything like the other one. But if it was like the other one, man, you could see how you would be able to see them all in there. Like I said, my buddy got one the other day that looked like that, and you can see all the crystals in there. There's a little guy. Yeah, that's a bust. A little bit of calcite right there, but not really worth much. Here's a bigger one. Got some calcite growing on the outside here, but not much in here. No bueno. Let's see this big old guy. What I bring this guy home for? Well, that one's got a little bit showing right there, a little pocket. Yeah, just that little pocket in there. That's a big clam though. Big old clam. Maybe I could grind that shell off and polish that one. We'll see. This looks like a decent one. A little bit of crystals showing there. Oh. Cool little crystal pocket there on that one. I can actually see some on the back side. Pretty cool. Some right there. Pretty cool little piece. This one looks... I don't know what I grabbed this one for. it's not really that great. Got some crystals showing in there, but little line right here. That's a pound that I didn't need to bring home. This one's packed with mud. Oh, I wonder if that's the one with the little ball. Ooh, no, but that's a good one. That one's nice. We'll blast all that clay out of there. Wow, that is nice there. The little crystal bridge. It's almost like they're suspended above the hole. That's pretty cool. That's a nice one. That's a real nice one. Very nice. Look at that. That is crazy. That one's going in the good pile. Here's another piece. Nothing really too crazy, but it's that side shot of all those crystals that's the cool part. And something like that I would probably polish just to get rid of that white, those scuff marks from the damage. Cool piece there. It's pretty cool. Here's a big boy. You can see some of it on the back side too. And you see a little solid calcite there. Cool little pocket. You can see some, I almost said coral again. See some crystal structure there. You can really see some in here too though. That's cool. It's an okay piece. Oh baby, look at that. Nothing on the outside. That's where the clam goes together here, where it would have closed, but look at this side. You can see crystals all in there. That one's gonna be a good one. See how you can see what I was talking about right there? That's the seam where it would have closed. See some damage on the crystals, but that's a nice crystally piece there. Loaded with crystals. That is pretty cool. It's a cool one. Maybe it'll stand up. It'd be cool. If not, I'll cut it. I'll chop that thing off right there and make it flat. Make it to where it stands up. Cool piece. Put that one in the good pile. This one's got some crystals showing here, caked with mud. Oh yeah. That is a cool piece there. A big old chunk of calcite. That's cool. You can see the little crystals. It actually has some of the micro, like the druzy. Little crystals in there. That's awesome. That's an awesome piece there. You can see how it goes down in there in the pocket too. It's a keeper. Put that one in the good pile. Here's another one I was talking about where you just see the smooth, just the calcite. I'll probably polish that one out. Get all those white marks off on them, little tick marks where it was damaged. Alright, so apparently my GoPro has decided that it hates me and keeps like super overheating and shutting off. So I went through these. These are just a few that I have left that I decided were my better finds, that I was gonna, some of my better finds anyway. And I decided that I'm gonna go through these really quick, as fast as I can, before my camera decides to shut off on me again. That one's a pretty cool one right there. A big one with some of the smooth calcite that I can polish, and it actually has a little crystal pocket right there, so that is cool. It's a cool one. Got a monster right here. Big old clam. Just the half, but it's got that little pocket in there. You can see the crystals all go in there. That's a cool one. Wish I had a bigger hole in there. This one looks cool. It's actually just matrix. I don't really see any clam, but I do see a lot of crystals. Looking good. That one is sweet. A lot of crystals in there. See, some of them it's like the calcite grows in a matrix instead of inside the clam. Because there's literally, well, there's a little piece right there. But other than that, there's no clam showing in here at all. But you just see the crystals growing all in there. I mean, maybe the clam dissolved. I don't know, but definitely a cool piece. Definitely a cool piece on that one. That's wild. That'd be a cool one once it's final cleaned up with a toothbrush. This one, I don't know what it is, but it has a lot of mud caked on it, so. Oh man, it's the one with the ball. That's why it had a lot of mud. I caked it with mud. I packed the mud in there to protect that crystal. Check this thing out, man. This thing is awesome. Not only does it have the pocket here and the pocket here with all the crystals going in there, but it just has this little tiny ball here. The cops are after me. But oh wow, that actually has little crystals all over the back of it. But that thing is sweet. I've never seen that. I mean, I haven't been collecting this stuff long, but that little formation right there is beyond awesome to me, and it's perfect. None of the crystals are damaged. You got all the druzy crystals right here, like the micro calcite crystals, all in there. The bigger crystals all inside. I don't know how well you can see that, but that thing is super, super sweet. That's awesome. That one's definitely going in the good pile. This one here, you can see the crystals on the side here. That one has potential. Oh yeah. Wow. Wow. Beautiful golden honey crystals, and those aren't damaged at all on the outside. That is... Whoa. That is nice. That is beautiful. Wish I had the whole thing. But those are awesome. I love that fan shape that the calcite does. It's insane. That one's going on the good pile. This one here, same thing, just a piece. But those crystals in there, wow. That is an awesome, awesome piece. And just like that, calcite comes apart. Super fragile, man. You really got to be careful with this calcite. Super cool. That's a nice one. Look at the crystals in there. Super nice. I like those. Another big one here, just a half. Little crystal showing here. Little solid here. Get a couple crystal fans here. Nothing on the back. There's another chunk here. Doesn't look too crazy. Yeah, you can kind of see some. That's beat up though. A beat up piece. That one's got a cool little pocket in there. You can see the crystals all in there. Pretty cool. If you haven't already, man, subscribe to my channel. I actually have a video. I'm going to put this out just to give you something to watch, something cool to check out. But I actually have a video of the day that I found these crystals. So stay tuned. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, you'll like that one. That was a killer day, and we killed it. Killed it. Killed it. Yeah, that's beautiful. Love that. And a little pocket here all around this side. Sucks that it's broken, but it's awesome. Cool piece. This one too. I gotta speed this up before my camera shuts off. Cool little crystals in there. That one's eh. Cool little chunk of calcite there. Pretty cool. This one, what you think? Looks okay. I love cleaning these things, man. It's like I said, it's like scratching off a lottery ticket. You never know what you're gonna get till you clean it. Yeah, that one actually has a really nice coral pocket, or coral. Bleh. Pretty nice crystal pocket in there. Man, I've got to go back up coral hunting, man, because I've definitely got it on my mind. Maybe soon. That's a nice little crystal pocket. Anyway. Well, probably have the lines on my head from the thing, but anyway. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. Like I said, I just figured that I would do this type of video just to give you another angle, you know, show you what a lot of people don't show you is actually how we rediscover our discoveries here and see what we came home with. So stay tuned, man. I got a ton of videos coming out. I got a ton of footage. We've been killing it lately, and definitely going back to the river to do some more agatized coral here soon. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, do me a huge favor, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it, and stay tuned. See ya.